Hi, my name is Jerry McCarty. My company's Phoenix Properties Group. I've been doing real estate investing for a few years. Started out with Mike, and actually I was his first student. And I made that a proposition in our first flip together that he would teach me what he knew while we were also doing the actual flips. I had the theoretical and the actual hands-on going on at the same time. Things that Mike taught me that made this venture real for me were the take action philosophy. If you don't take action, you just don't get anything done. Join RIA groups is the second thing. You have to join RIA groups, he said, because it'll be the least expensive education you'll get. The networking part of it is very instrumental. The flip I'm going to be talking about, the big reason I was able to capture that flip was the networking and letting people knowing what you're doing. Very important. Last lesson was, don't lose my number, Jerry. As a student, you'll always have access to me. As the number one student, yeah, you might have a little backdoor too. So it's been a big help to have Mike involved in my flips, whether it's financial or just consulting, all very valuable. He brings a wealth of knowledge through experience and his activity in constantly learning and education, which is another part of his school that he'll tell you to do. You cannot educate yourself enough. But talking about this specific flip of mine up in West Roxbury, Boston's a red hot market, and I caught a tiger by the tail here on this flip. It was by networking, by letting people know what I do, that I was able to attain this flip right out of the blue through a friend who said to a relative of theirs, call Jerry, he's into that business now. He can at least go take a look at it. Met with the realtor. The realtor was very happy to see that I was a flipper because he didn't have to try to sell a house that was basically a time capsule from 1955 to explain to them what this house could look like. So I knew what the place needed to look like as soon as I drove up into the driveway. So he was very happy to see me. Networking again, at the end of that first meeting, he and I made a deal that we were going to work a lot together going into the future. And as Dave Lindahl likes to say, one realtor can make you a fortune. And then he says, go get another couple, three, to make a big fortune. So this realtor and I are now working on multiple jobs. And that's another thing Mike, along with Dave, said. Keep contacting realtors. Realtors are where you're going to get most of your leads. So it took about 5 months to do this flip, a little longer than I was hoping, but in actuality it worked out for the best. I wouldn't say that the management part on my part was real strong. Lessons learned, fix it for the next flip, but I personally put about 20 grand into this deal and was able to capture our net profit on this was $155,000 on a $20,000 investment, personal investment for 5 months. So it's a walk-off home run. They're not all going to be like that, but you take action, have a plan, work the formula, and good things can only good things can happen from there. This one was a grand slam, and so I thank Mike for the lessons he gave me and the constant consultations and advice. Anybody can do it if I can do it. So house flipping school is a perfect timing. He put this together. We haven't had a real estate market like this since the Depression. Values are down, opportunities are up, and profitability is obviously huge in some instances. You find the right market with the right opportunity. $20,000 investment in 5 months, I can turn into $155,000. Get those all day. I actually turned the mailman who has that house for a route into a lead generator for me, for multi-families, for condo conversions, and single-family houses. Talk to him on a regular basis. How you doing, Dave? Any leads? Mail people are about the second or third people to know a house is going for sale. So crazy things like that. You just got to think out of the box, constantly network, constantly drive contacts, good things will happen. So take action, let people know you're doing what you're doing, and then work the plan. If you don't work the plan, you set yourself up for failure. So that formula, 30% formula, if you've got that rock solid locked in and you're not compromising with yourself to make it happen, you're going to be successful. Great time to be in this business. So thanks, Mike, and luck to everybody going forward.